Yo, 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 welcome to another.
So are you like in the dark? Or are you like?
Welcome to the Unfiltered Podcast, baby. The Jefe Unfiltered Jefe Podcast. Me and my boy Phil. We're trying to get back on schedule, guys. But
Yeah.
with me working for myself and for a company, and with Phil being an NFL insider expert, it is tough to always make these times. Excuse me. I don't mean to eat. I meant to get the salad. Look, I've been trying to go to Cabo for a while, but every time I try to go, it's not near me. So I'm like, I'm not driving out my way.
Now that makes sense.
But I went, only had it once. The first time I had it, I had the salad, I guess, but when I ordered it, I ordered with the rice. Not saying it's not good, but I know what I want now. It's the salad. So what's going on, brother? What you been up to?
Not much, man. Not much.
What's new with you? How many chicks hit your phone from last week when we was on here? You know what I'm saying? I know you got a couple of new chicks in your bed. You know.
This guy.
What, Bill?
He gonna get me in trouble. But
my bad.
Where you go?
It tastes like I'm eating a taco. It's weird.
It sounds like it's like eating a taco.
That's what it tastes like. Like I'm eating a taco bowl. Be quiet, bro. Be quiet.
What? I'm just saying.
Don't do that. Don't do that, Bill.
A taco bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, a taco bowl.
It's funny when little Asians think they got butts. And then as soon as she saw me sitting in the car, she like, I guess she fixed herself. Like, you know you don't got no butt. Stop it. You're walking with this guy who probably don't even have no balls. Come on. Anyways, but man, we're going to go backwards. We still haven't watched Spiral. I haven't watched Spiral, so we're going to have to get to Spiral at some point. But
haven't watched what?
Spiral.
I'm
gonna get there. But you finally watched The Conjuring. The devil made me do it. I got questions. Do you have answers?
I probably do.
Man,
it's gonna get real. And if you're asking the certain questions I'm thinking about right now, you might have nightmares.
Well, one question I have is why does that woman's pants feel like that on her? Oh! All right, sorry. Anyways, so the daughter was alive.
Yeah.
Okay, because she did one move that was very supernatural, and I was confused. She when she came down the stairs.
Yeah.
With her father.
Mm-hmm.
And
she walked.
She was standing in the darkness, bro. She moved like 20 feet in 2 seconds and cut his throat. I was like, what? Like, because they were like actually punching her. So I was like, she has to be a real person and not a spirit. But overall, I liked it. I'm happy that we got that because The Nun and Annabelle, sorry, they haven't
it wasn't
done it.
Doing it for me. I mean, if you watched The Nun, you had to like watch the joint like on like a late night. Like
The Nun sucks.
No. It had its jump scares, but it wasn't like all that.
No, it didn't, Phil. I'd never jump at movies.
No, I ain't saying you. I'm saying just for like people in general.
Yeah, they had some inventive ways of trying to scare people, but the movie sucked. Me and my brother was about to walk out the movie theater, but we started to laugh at the movie. Like we had to find some type of enjoyment somewhere. So it was horrible, horrible movie. I was going to ask you, out of all the Conjuring movies, which one was the worst? I didn't know they had one movie in there. It's called like La More. It starts with L. I never saw that. La Moega or something.
Nah, La Llorona.
Yeah.
Bruh, that shit's real.
The coronavirus.
Nah, bruh. Nah, yo, she real, bruh. Like I be talking like some of my Raider fans and shit that originated from Mexico and shit, and like the little small ass towns. Yeah. They said she is real, bruh. I was like, you bullshit me. My man played the audio recording. Mind you, he had that little ass flip phone and shit. He outside walking and he played that shit. I was like, yeah, I ain't going. And he was like, man, he said, man, this should be real down here, man. He was like, that supernatural shit, man. Y'all be thinking it's like fake. It's real.
It's real, Holmes. It is real, Bato.
And so like I was like, all right. But like, you know when someone gives you that look like heed my warning?
Yeah.
I felt it. And I was just like, all right, I believe you. Don't say no more. We ain't got to deal with this. No. But
real quick.
Yeah.
I was just thinking of something as you was talking. I get a lot of good feedback from me and your podcast, bro. A lot of people be hitting me like, yo, that jump with you and your boy Phil. I actually had somebody request to get on with us at some point.
All right.
People enjoy seeing you, brother. You know, I see you got the $1 million haircut. Okay.
Bruh.
I see you got the $1 million shape up, brother.
I was looking like my boy off The Wire, man. I was looking rough.
No, you can't be walking around looking like that. Anything associated to The Wire is rough. You don't want to look anything. Hey, I was driving through Philly, like really through Philly today. I came a different route.
Like so my whole thing was this. When I got my haircut, I just got it like probably about less than an hour ago and shit. So
I know. I can still see the little alcohol they put on the side of your face right now.
So it was like, I ain't want the whole beard to be like trimmed all the way down. I just wanted it just shaped up a little bit, you know. But I was like, I let it grow back again. And this summer, it's just like, this heat has been nasty lately.
Thank God for being a driver, because I've been in the truck, AC, not feeling nothing.
What was it? That The Devil Made Me Do It?
Yeah, I'm glad you went back on topic, because I definitely
you know how some folks be like, oh, that's bullshit. There ain't no true story. The hell it is a true story. And it's, it's kind of funny because it reminded me of some of the stuff that I learned when I was in my criminal investigation.
When I was a boy, I would take her to the stage. Sorry. All right.
But no, I was in my criminal investigation course and we had went over satanic cults. And that shit be, this movie gave me even more chills because it reminded me like of one of the reports we went over. And this report actually did come up in my book. I'm gonna let y'all know this, ladies and gentlemen. That shit is real. If you know someone that's messing with it, stay the fuck away from them.
Yeah, there's a lot of people doing it nowadays. I'm about to make this whole podcast a musical.
Don't you do it, man. I'm tired of fucking musicals, bro.
What is wrong, Phil? What is wrong? Talk to your boy.
Lord help me.
All right, I'm done.
You sure? Are you positive?
There's no more Frozen in me, bro. I'm done. No more Disney, except when we get to Loki.
Oh, no. Don't you do that on Loki. No. Oh, no. But yeah, that audio recording at the end of the
they do practice stuff.
The audio recording at the end of that movie
was real,
bruh.
They have all that real recording stuff.
That shit is real.
I mean, it's amazing to me. You know, people believe in aliens and heaven and earth, but won't believe in like demon possession, and some things are just unexplained, bro. You know, like
yeah,
you can't explain a demon possession. There's no proof of it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, and he made a really good point. I don't know if he really said this in real life, but in the movie when he was like, the courts recognize every day in court they recognize God when you swear, you swear to him. He was like, I guess it's time for us to recognize the devil. I didn't like that part, but I understood what he meant. Like, if we can recognize that there's a God, there's the opposite to everything. So there has to be.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, you get it because you're like,
but you bring a religion
in the court. We talking about good and evil and shit. So,
right.
You're gonna have to recognize this new entity to it. So, into that was also true.
Woo! I'm full.
What you saying?
I'm eating all day. I'm full. Sorry, I just had me eating all day.
See, man, now I'm feeling like a grilled chicken salad right now.
Like, bruh, I've been up 3 o'clock. I did my route, and I had to go back to Philly.
Damn.
But I had to get back from Philly and do 3 stops in Baltimore by a certain time so I can get out to Virginia to start my independent contract right after work. Okay. So hit that, boom, headed out to the contract, knocked that out, came home, took a nap, and I had the wrong time for my second contract. It was at 6:15. I got there at 6:45.
Damn.
It was like, yeah, it's gone. But it's all good. I'll make up for it tomorrow.
Yeah.
But man, I tell you, working for yourself, and
it has its benefits.
It does, and it also has this kick your butt with, but it's wearing me out. So I'm definitely some stuff has just happened, and I had just we'll talk. I don't want stuff you don't want to. Certain stuff you don't want to. You don't want certain people to know.
No, I get it. Yeah.
So I'll talk to you when we get off this show. But so yeah, bro. Like, how you feel ultimately out of all 3 of these movies? All 3 Conjuring movies. Where does this rank for you?
I would say I've had to put this at number 2.
This was good. This might have. It's not that the number 2 wasn't. Conjuring 2 was good.
Yeah.
They all were good, but I don't know, man. I really like this movie. I might have to go back and watch number 1 again.
Like number 1, like see, I move this third one in front of the
Shout out Noodles and Company. I literally went in there just so I can buy this big chocolate chip cookie. 2 of them cost me $5, but they're worth it. Sorry, Phil. Glad listening.
But yeah, I mean, like this one, like I put this third one in front of the second one. The first one, you know, when they first did it, they had brought like all the daughters out to do like the whole interview on that shit and what they went through. And I was like, okay, this makes it even more realistically terrifying.
You said realistically terrifying. What other type of terrifying is there, Phil?
I mean, you know, you got the whole, you know, okay, this is Hollywood terrifying, but when you hear like somebody's like story to it, you know, they break it down piece by piece.
Right.
And you're like, what the fuck? You really had that what the fuck moment, like, damn, that this shit really went down.
I need to. That was a dope movie. They are so dramatic with the where the demon shows up with the kid laying in the bed. Did you notice the kid laying in the bed like Jesus with his arms out? Like you do realize those are symbols when they do stuff like that, laying in the like how he lays on the cross, he's laying in the anyways, and then the face show up and really they come up. I mean, we don't obviously that is fantasized, but man, whoever thinks of those little like those are great, man. Like the effects is what I'm meaning to say. The part at the end, the 2 parts where when the little boy he was on the table and he like sat like
he did the whole snap, crackle, pop.
Right, but then the John at the end was just as dope. When the teenage dude did it, he just get that joke was dope. Like I love that. Who started that?
Nah, how the chick.
Who started that, Phil? What was the first movie? Do you remember the first movie that started that?
Wasn't that that was Emily Rose.
The Ring.
Shit, that's right.
The Ring started that whole. Emily Rose was I love Emily Rose.
No.
Emily Rose, my movie.
Take that back. No, it wasn't The Ring.
Who?
It was Juhan.
See, I can't even tell you what Juhan is.
That's the Japanese version of The Grudge.
Oh, The Grudge. Yeah.
I had nightmares for the entire month.
I need to watch that version.
I ain't talking about the American version. I'm talking about the Japanese version.
I know. I need to watch that version because people be talking like that joint was. Yes, I do. I am Halloween. My birthday's Halloween. I must see every movie that's supposed to be scary. I want to be scared one time. I haven't been, Phil, for almost 20 years. I have not jumped at a movie.
It should be on Netflix.
Juhan. Goku.
When the bitch come down there, steps be like, "What's good, big boy?"
I'm gonna be like, "Not me, little shorty," and I'm gonna take off running. But I enjoyed it. It was easy. See, the only thing I was gonna say is easy to follow, but I was just about to lie. It was an easy story to follow, but the problem with me is I'd be too tired and I didn't watch it straight through. So I kept pausing it, taking a nap, waking up. You know what I'm saying? So I need to watch it straight through so I can. But I thought it was a really, really fun movie to watch. As far as like what they've been doing with these scary movies, man, this was really, 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 really good compared to what they've been putting out lately. So
Yeah.
it made me want them to make a number 4 based on what happened at the end. That was more like a little clip. This something happened. They was oh no, I'm sorry. I looked up their cases and they have other.
They have a shit ton of cases, bro.
They have a couple of other. They did the Amityville horror. They did.
Yeah.
They was like at everything, yo.
I think Amityville horror was that was actually their first case they handled.
I love that Amityville horror with what's my boy Ryan Reynolds.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know that hair that girls wear that look like a big ball of yarn?
Yeah.
What's that? I don't like that.
I was trying to think.
Girl, you done told it bad. Your love, don't you be hurting bad. Don't you be hurting bad. Your love, don't you be holding.
Now you want to go? It's Wednesday. You go to karaoke.
I say go another round. You want to go another round? How about your sister too? And then you and her and her and her and you and her. Sorry. All right. Sorry, Phil. I was talking to my cookies real quick. Excuse me.
This man. Talking dirty to his cookie.
Yeah, man. You know, had to sing a little Chris Brown to her. Sorry, Phil. I'm listening. I was listening to you even though I was singing.
I mean, like, we can't see you because you ain't got the camera on. So we're like,
who don't?
You ain't got your camera on.
Yes, I do.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, he did not have his camera on this whole damn time.
Been sitting here this whole time, seeing me without a camera on. This is the second time. You know what, Phil? This is the second time. I wish you would tell me. I can see me, Phil.
I mean, you said you were eating, so I'm just like, oh, maybe he didn't want the camera on.
You telling me this whole time while I was eating.
You've been diving into your
Hold on, Phil. Are you telling me?
And I didn't know.
No, Phil. Pause. You're telling me I started this podcast with my camera black, and you never said nothing.
Bro, I heard you eating, so I was like, oh, maybe this man didn't want to see nobody.
Hold up. So can you see me now, Phil? You can see me?
Yeah.
I was gonna give you a finger, but I like you, Phil. I wanted to give you a finger. Why would you do that, Phil? I would never start a podcast where you can't see me, Phil. But thank you for telling me because I would have been blown. Somebody's like, bro, we just did 23 minutes. I was doing all these funny faces and nobody saw it. See, the singing isn't as funny because you couldn't see what I was doing. Had you seen the Chris Brown dance moves I was doing with the cookies, you know what? Phil? Let's continue with Conjuring. I can't believe you. I cannot believe you let me sit here and I can see myself and you can't. For 20 minutes, Phil. 20 minutes. People are looking at a black screen, Phil. Let me roll my J. I can't believe you. I cannot believe Phil. I can't believe you. So yeah, what do you think? What you think they'll do for a fourth movie if they do? Because I want this to play out. I don't want the Conjuring universe to go. Well, maybe the universe can go, but I don't want the Conjuring series, like the main series, to go.
They're gonna do another one. I'm trying to figure out one. It's a case that they had that was scarier than this. And I'm trying to figure out which one it was. I'm gonna have to really dive deep. They had a shit ton of cases.
The dude did 5 years after killing that guy.
I kind of figured like he was gonna do 5 years.
Bro, 5 years?
But he got out. Look, it could have been. They won't get him the death penalty.
He's still alive somewhere. We need to find him and let's interview him. He's alive right now, somewhere out here. He might have changed his name because people probably were looking him up. Like Demon Hunter, Demon Boy. I'm not a demon. Stop it, Sally. You're a demon boy. I've seen you shaking your crow's feet. Anyways, so, but to just like give my opinion, like I said, I really enjoyed it. It was refreshing. It has great visuals, good story to follow.
Yeah.
Once again, I love the chemistry between the husband and wife. What an excellent job between them again.
Yeah.
Like, the only thing that blows me with him is that he does The Conjuring and he does the other joke, and they're so similar. That's the only thing that blows me with him. But what's the other one called, Phil? The Conjuring, and it's the other one, Insidious.
Yeah.
I hate that he does both of those, but yeah, man, really good.
Insidious, that was some next level. I was like, shit.
They didn't give us no context on. Remember when the little boy was sitting on his chest, and he was like, "Oh, what about your heart, old man?" And he started having a heart attack type thing, and he sees the passing of the possession.
So
how long was he asleep? I think maybe a couple of days, like a day or two, because he woke up and he was like,
yeah, he had to be after that. Like he had they say he had like a heart attack, so
a massive one.
So something like that, you're out cold for about maybe 4 or 5 days.
Right. They never told us the time span, because next thing you know, they showing the boy waking up late, and the girl like, "I couldn't wake you up." He was like, "Well, you must not have been doing a good job." You know what I'm saying? Like, so I was like, "How many days was that?"
One.
Yeah, no,
but no, it was the one. Now the one thing about that, the shit she was leaving all over the place. Those little little curse totems and shit she was making.
All right.
So what's scary? I've been on one, you know how you got those fucking what do you call it? Those little it was the shit was haunted. It was like a haunted attraction, but it was like a haunted abandoned a sane asylum and shit.
Mm-hmm, like the one over there in Glendale, the little tuberculosis hospital.
Yeah. Okay, so I went to the one over in PA. Penhurst.
Still trying to die.
The joint was Penhurst, bro, right? And I saw that shit out at one of the spots where they got it locked up. It was spray painted on.
What was spray painted? The sigil.
Something similar to that, bro. I found out because they had Penhurst on Ghost Adventures and shit, right? And these motherfuckers like, nah, fuck this shit. We gotta get the fuck out of here. These motherfuckers fuck out, yo. The white folks was like, we gotta get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah. So what are you doing then? If the white people don't want to be there, Phil, you definitely get out.
Yo, they said this shit was so violent up in there, they had to lock that bitch up.
What, you could just feel the energies in there or something?
So I talked to the one of the fire marshals that he's been there. It's a couple of calls late at night and shit.
Right.
So when I went down there, we were talking to the fire marshal, This motherfucker come show us like a photo of this shit, bro. I said, what the fuck? What the fuck is that, man? He said, I don't. It was an entity, bro. I said, well, hold on, what the fuck? I'm looking like, what? What? He said, this is an entity. So you talking about fucking Casper? He said, I don't think it was Casper, bro. I think it was something evil than Casper. I was like, oh, okay. And you see like the whole like translucent, like it actually formed like a human figure.
Oh, I believe. I have a story. Do you want to hear the story, Phil?
Go for it.
This is I'm being funny, but this is a true story. I don't care, and if anybody knows, I've told this story since it happened, and if you don't believe me, kick rocks. But I was like 15, bro. I was going through it in my home. Never mind why or what was going on in the home, but just know at that point I probably was in my teenage years. If I ever had any low point, like low years or like not feeling like me, that was it, right? So when I was 15 or so, I was going through a dark little period. Grandfather had died, so a lot of no, sorry, Grandpa. I don't mean to death you too soon. That's not true because I told Grandpa the story. But anyways, I was just going through a lot of stuff at home, and I was really dark, bro. I just felt dark, felt angry all the time, and my room at my mom's house, I used to have dark. My walls wasn't black, but they were like this dark, not olive green, but it was like this kind of like an olive-ish green, and so I had these dark curtains. So when I cut the lights out, I cut the lights out. It'll be pitch black. I'm talking about like you put your hand in front of your face and you can't see. It used to be pitch black in my room. I say all that to get to the point that on this one random night, I woke up. I remember this vividly. I remember because I was facing my clock when I woke up. It was around 3 something in the morning, which later on I found out was like the bewitching hour. You know what I'm saying? So I woke up.
Yeah.
I woke up around 3, so I remember just looking at my clock, like looking right at the red lights. I'm just sitting there getting my bearings, like just laying there. And I had a desk with a chair, like in my room in the corner. And so I'm looking towards the chair, just staring at it. No particular reason, just laying down, looking that way. And if I go this, I don't know what that was. But anyways, so I am.
Yeah, you're just going in and out. I can hear you now.
Can you see me though? That's the question.
Yes, I can see you.
Thank you. So to get to the point, bro, I'm looking at the back of the chair because it's in my sight of where I'm laying, and I noticed like something darker than the darkness in my room, bro. Like I was looking at it, I'm doing like, I'm rubbing my eyes. I just woke up, so I'm looking. I'm like, what is that? And it was like this darkness that was darker than like the darkness in my room, bro. It was like I can't explain it other than seeing this figure. It was like it looked like it was doing like this, like, but it was sitting. If my chair had its legs and seat that went this way, it was sitting opposite, but there's no feet on the floor. It's just sitting, and I just saw like I can make out like a swaying of back and forth, and I'm just staring. I'm looking, and I don't know. maybe it's my young imagination, maybe, but I've never changed this story, bro. Every time I talk about it, it gives me chills, bro. As I'm looking at it, it seemed like maybe, like I said, maybe I was tripping. It seemed like a head, like kind of like turned and looked in my, and I bolted like out the room, straight out the room, boom, shut out the room, and I stood at my doorway because I was about to run to my mom's room and be like,
Yeah.
I'm about to run into my mom's room and tell her, but I'm sitting there like, she going to be like, you woke me up at 3 in the morning to tell me about a ghost, or you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I didn't mess with her. What I did was I kind of like stuck my head in the door and I cut my TV on and I stepped back out the room and I was looking around and I cut my light on, bro, and that's how I went to sleep that night. And that was, I never forgot that night, bro. Like whatever that was, in my darkest moments in my life, in that part, I saw this darkness through the. It was weird, but I've never seen anything like that. Like it was just darker than, it was darker than pitch black. How is that possible? Like it was, and I could see it. Like it was, it was distinct. Like there it is. It's something on the back of my chair, like looming over me, bro. It was crazy. It was very crazy. So when people talk about ghosts, and I believe in them, they will manifest to you depending on what you're, maybe that was some type of spirit on me that was, who knows? But that moment changed just basically changed how I was how I started to move. Like I was like, nah, I don't want to, I don't want that. I don't want that on me, like that type of anger and all the stuff I was feeling at that time. But yeah, bro. So I definitely believe my grandfather had a crazy experience too. Um, about when he was having surgery, he had like this out of body experience, and he told me this crazy story. But yeah, bro, it happens, man. Like so that movie, people nowadays, especially now with everything being brought back into focus, they're trying to
Yeah.
make a hocus pocus too, and people are back into the witchcraft and black magic and white magic, and the TV kind of
Yeah.
pushes, so it's a lot of that going on. But hey, have a mind of your own, people. That's what I've always. That's my big thing. Have a mind of your own. I don't, you know.
Like, bro, like everything you just said right there, bro. That ain't the first time I've heard that, like, from someone, like, but they had that shit like on multiple occasions. Like, it got to a point where they thought it was done until they start waking up with like marks on their back and shit.
That's wild. It's crazy. As much as it's like I don't tell people these things. People that's close to me, like really,
Yeah.
really close to me, I'll talk to them. But I talk about it because people believe in a lot of crazy things. So I don't. It's not a belief. This is, a lot of this shit is
No,
completely
I mean
real, bro.
it's hard to talk about that shit because like a lot of folks like they usually don't like they're like, oh, you full of shit, oh nigga, you chill, nigga.
I
But
got no reason to lie.
bro, that I ain't gonna lie, bro, that shit be fucking real. Like I probably gotta go two good stories about that shit going down where I was like, I'm gonna get up and leave the fuck out of this room. To my old job where I was working at, we had multiple people that had died in those like closed areas and shit.
Right.
Like those skiffs, because they could like dude had like one dude like I put it like this, motherfuckers like when engineers work, they fucking work and like they forget about like their like natural health and shit. And I'm gonna just tell you this shit, bro. The night I was doing around and shit, just like, all right, let's see what's going on, blah blah blah. I was one of the guys was training me and shit. I couldn't find him. I got lost because like that whole place was like a fucking maze. So I'm calling for him. I thought I see him. I go down the stairwell, go to like on the next floor, not there. Then I see like the door to the stairwell open back up again. I go up the stairs and I'm like, okay, he couldn't have been back on that floor. Maybe he's all the way at the top. So I went all the way up to the top. You can't go up to the top because it's like an emergency latch. You need like a key for that. And none of us had a key for it. So I was like, okay, this is weird. And then the other door closed again. I said, okay, what the fuck is really going on? I think they're pranking me. I get down that hallway, and I mean, it's like a long, dark one. I said, Jenkins, yo, stop fucking around, bro. Like, I don't like this shit. I hit the radio. Jenkins like, bro, he's like, hey, where are you at? I'm down at yada, yada, yada. I'm like, hold up. Because like, if it was him, like, you would have got like a radio feedback from that hall. I'm like, somebody standing at that hallway. I'm like, if that ain't Jenkins, who the fuck is this? And like, it's just like a whole fucking figure that just like, and like, I think it was like looking at like one of the doors and shit, and it turned his head and twisted and looked at me. I was like, fuck it. Yeah. Y'all can fire me tonight.
You can see the head turn, bro. I saw the eyes and everything. Like, I was about to tell you something.
Fire me tonight.
What was I about to say? I was going to tell you something, and as I was talking, I forgot as I was talking. Like, I was going to tell you something that I was like, spiritual war, bro. So once people talk all this conspiracy theory, whatever, shut up. Okay, but when you really like, people talk about they woke and whatever.
Yeah.
When you really know truth, bro, like I've researched deep down depths, bro. I'm talking about I've researched so deep into the occult and into the satanic Luciferian stuff. I had to stop for a while because you
get too deep in that shit. You be like,
too deep, bro. And by doing that, you learn a lot of truths. Now, when I see a lot of people, I can see right past their facade, especially these people that are put in front of us that are supposed to be like the entertainers or these. But I see right through their facade, right? But because I'm in this, because I've researched and delved into like this knowledge. Now, bro, it's like I'm in a spiritual war, bro, where I'll be driving, and I will see all these these specific numbers, bro. Like, I can't tell you how many times I'm driving, and the car in front of me got 666 on it, or like the number is 666 6666. It's something like bro. It's I just be going places, and I just see different signs in front of me, and I'd be like, yo, it's all good because you don't scare me, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, truth, knowledge is what it is. You can't deceive me anymore. You know what I'm saying? So that's why a lot of the stuff I'm out of, I don't really put energy into. But yeah, man. So you said that was one story. You got two, or?
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna send you that. I'm gonna still send you that photo of what the fire marshal gave me from that place. Bruh. But yeah, that shit went down and shit, and I was just like, I talked to one of the other guards. He said, "Oh yeah, this place is fucking haunted, bro." Like, and he just said it so like casually. He said the worst place to be at is in the other building, and getting on that freight elevator. I said, what do you mean? Because one of the guys fell through there and got crushed.
Fell through and got crushed.
Homie, I got on that damn elevator one night because I had to respond to an alarm.
You said to an alarm?
I had to respond to an alarm.
Oh.
And it was for that building. I was dreading that night. I was dreading it. I was like, I might as well just write this report. But they were like, if you write this report for not going over there, you might get suspended. I was like, fuck. Took my ass over in that building. Why I get stuck on that damn freight elevator?
Damn.
Radio didn't even want to work. My cell phone didn't even want to work. So I got stuck in that elevator for about 2.5 hours.
You tripping. You know, there's been 2 times I've been stuck in the elevator, Phil. Guess what I did? One, I pried that shit open. I was not sitting in there. The second one was the one that slides all the way across. So I put my back to the wall and I moved that. I got my fingers in there enough so I can open that joint up. I was like, nope, I'm not.
See,
I'm not.
And see, I would have did something like that, but the thing of it was, I was like stuck in between floors, so I couldn't do shit. And I hit the alarm button, like, you know, like trying to reach somebody. Cause I know it would go to like the control room, but it still wasn't working. All I could, and then it got real, like for a moment, it got really fucking weird when it was like, I hear somebody like breathing.
like the boy that be over Helga's shoulder.
Bruh, no, it was like short breath, like. I was like, what the fuck?
Who you giving chest compressions to, Phil?
Then it hit me, bruh. The dude got crushed in the elevator.
I mean, I'm not laughing,
but I was like, I said, oh. So eventually I got sent to like another site.
Yeah.
So I got sent to the Annapolis location. Now, you know, if you ever hear about the Bay Bridge, bro, you know there's a lot of people that commit suicide off that bridge.
Yeah.
And long story short, I had a night where I had a body wash up over by the site. So one of the Saturday nights, they asked me like, hey, could you come in? You know, I mean, you'll get off at like 11 p.m. because like we need somebody to just come and fill this. You know, we'll make sure that you're all for the next 3 days. I said, all right, bet. Do the first round, right? Mind you, because like I've done the rounds before, never had this problem before when I was doing like 2 to 10s and shit. Something pushed my big ass down them damn stairs, bruh.
Yeah, chill.
Nah, bruh. Out of all the times I didn't walk down these steps, I felt something push my ass down them steps. I look at the top of the stairwell, something's like standing right there. I'm in shock. I'm like, I done fell. I don't want to die. I don't want to die supernaturally.
Nah, I don't want to die supernaturally.
Like, bro, that's the most fucked up way to go. You die supernaturally, bro.
Stop saying
like that. Supernaturally. Hey, bro, you go to the heaven's gate. They be like, bro, how you die, bro? Supernaturally, bro. Like,
you get a pass. You get a pass right in. Come right in.
They said, damn, fam. They said, man, hey, yo, hey, get this man some drinks, man. This man died supernaturally. But I hit that radio. I was like, officer down. Officer down.
Man, you don't come on.
Hey, cell phone goes off. And like, this is my Sarge, like, this is like that one that you could always rely on. He said, what's wrong? I said, Russ, I'm like, look, man, it's something here. Something knocked me down these fucking steps. He said, hold on, you know? He said, just turn the radio down, okay? And he had this voice. He looked like my man off of my Sarge looked like Steve Carell, bro. He looked like my man off. He looked like dude off The Office.
I know who Steve Carell is.
All right. So he said, just turn the radio down. I got this handled. I said, all right. So he tells me, he's like, you're in the OD building? Where you felt like somebody pushed you down the steps? I said, yeah. He said, all right, so a while back, the same shit happened to me. All right, now I'm gonna just tell you this. Get your ass up, because you might see it again. Go out the front door and just sit in your car. I'm on my way. And you're done for your shift, all right? When you see me pull up, just roll on out. Mind you, this is like, it's like 8:30 right now. I said, I ain't getting in trouble. He said, I'm gonna just give you all your hours, bro. Just shut up and just drive off like nothing happened. So,
yeah, then you can do it.
I see him again like
damn,
that
Phil, how long
Wednesday.
is the story?
Hey, bro, but I'm getting to it. It's at the end. I'm getting to it. I know. This shit's like, damn. It's a lot of pausing in this shit. But like, long story short, I see my sergeant again. His wife is like Wiccan and all that shit. And he said, it's something that's angry, like some negative energy in there. And I just brought a sage stick and just enough is enough. So that should be real, bro. I'm just telling you that shit be real.
Thanks, Phil. We didn't spend 52 minutes not getting to anything other than fucking Conjuring. Moving on.
Loki right now, ladies and gentlemen. Loki, everybody.
I'm done talking about death and horror stories. We done wasted an hour, Phil, and 20 minutes of it. You let me sit there with my camera off when you saw it, and I can't. Now, anyway, let's get back to Loki. Me and Phil we're gonna talk about that. You're gonna not.
I mean, hey, look, at least you didn't go out supernaturally.
You're right. I didn't go out supernaturally. Well, how you feel about Loki, bro? I love the first episode.
Bruh, my man Loki was like, do you know who I am? I am a god. The hunters were like, nigga,
what?
I don't give a fuck who you are. Nigga, I don't care if you motherfucking Thanos. Hey, yo, she hit my man with that damn staff, slowed his ass down.
That was so tight, yo.
My man like, whoa. She said, yeah. She said, yeah. Put the inhibitor on this motherfucker's neck and just drop. Hey, but my man that was
got her back good, though.
The dude that was in there earlier, man, this man's just like, man, fuck all this shit, man. I don't even know why I'm here. They told my man, grab the ticket.
Oh, yeah, that was funny.
Told you.
I tried to grab the ticket. He didn't give me one.
Hey, Loki was like, oh, shit, where my ticket, bro? Where my ticket, bro? I got my ticket. See? I got my ticket. Yo, that was the one time, like, I was like, oh, Loki taking this shit serious now.
I wanted to know how they was going to get him to the point where he wanted to help them. And they did a good job showing because he was still brash.
Cared for him and shit, man. That was
He was still brash. No, but yeah, seeing that him watch his whole life play out and then watch himself die, I was like, oh wow, that's dope. Like, yeah, that's a deep scene, young. Like, I really like that. They didn't have to give me too much. They gave me just enough. I'm waiting for next week.
Now, that's one of the guys. He's already seen the first 2 episodes of it. I was like, I'm jealous. I want to fight you.
Nope. I met those.
I'm like Brandon Davis. I'm jealous of you right now. I said I want to see the first 2 episodes. He said, he said, do you want to do reviews for comicbook.com? I said, no, I'm not doing all that shit. I just want to see the 2 reviews. I just want to see the 2 shit. I just want to see it. But I was highly impressed by this first episode. How I've seen it with Marvel, with how we saw Falcon and Winter Soldier, and now Loki. You've been starting to feel like I'm loving the villains, bro.
Yeah,
I'm showing mad love for the villains because, like, I'm still showing mad love for Zemo.
Yeah, Zemo was tough.
Yo, Zemo in the dance club, bro. That shit, I'm still on that shit, bro.
Yeah, you just sent that that gift to me. What, 2 days ago? Yesterday, maybe. The Zemo.
Yeah.
That joke is funny. Zemo was my favorite character in that whole joke.
And don't forget the Butler, bro. The Butler came in the clutch in the very end.
I really I like how all of them have different feelings, different tones. All 3 of the shows are completely different. Why are you riding?
So my whole thing is this. Hold up. My whole thing is this. So, like, when you got to the point where, like, they're in France, I think it was, like, 15th century. And, like, the kids, like, literally pointing at the devil and shit. So, like, you're at that part, the first thing you're thinking, like, Mephisto.
No, but Loki got those.
I know, yeah. But I mean, at that moment, I was like, I fucking knew it. It's Mephisto. We're here. Yes,
Mephisto didn't even make sense.
But you know, like, you had that, like, moment where I was like, wait a second. Nah, we didn't said this so many times with WandaVision shit. But I figured, I was like, it had to be Loki because, like, yeah, you look at his helmet and you've seen that all over the years with him. And, like, yeah, Loki, if you read, like, certain folklores and mythology, they've always had, like, depicted Loki back in the 15th century and shit.
Here we go. Phil talking about Greek mythology.
I ain't say Greek mythology. I just said mythology and folklores and shit. But point is, this is a fucking good episode. Episode 1.
Yeah. Looking forward to that. I think that the Lady Loki is probably the villain. Maybe.
Yeah.
But they did show King Loki. He's the one that had the horns, like the gold horns. So.
Yeah.
Or President Loki or whatever his name is. But yeah, I'll be looking forward to it. I really enjoyed the show. That's all. I like seeing my boy Owen Wilson back on the film. I don't know. Is Mobius? It's like, you know how they always put like a spin on somebody who you think is like, you got their character down. Who's going to be the character that's not who we think they are? Is it Mobius? Are we going to get a little Kang the Conqueror?
It's the Judge.
They talking about they kind of like referenced they referenced that multiverse and kind of what's that not battleground, but what's the genre where it's like this huge crossover that they keep saying that genre was alluding to some huge crossover they do. I forgot.
Fuck, I said.
Man, what is it called? It wasn't Battle War. Battle War was the genre with Doctor Doom. This was. It's like the next big crossover. I forgot what it's called. But yeah, that's what they was talking about when they was talking about the multiverse like exploding and they were battling for the main timeline and the sacred timeline and all that. Yeah, man. So I can't wait. I like that it comes out on Wednesday. Nice change of pace. I don't have
right.
Nice, right in the middle of my week. I can enjoy, you know. But Phil, we've killed the people for an hour with 2 movies. So, and we didn't even go into extreme details, which is.
I mean, not all the time we got to go into extreme details with the shit, but
I need to.
One thing we got to add. One thing we need to just go and add real quick. Julio.
Don't be jumping the gun. How you jumping the gun talking about some Julio? How you know Julio. I didn't want to show you a clip of something? Nah, they are going to be highly scary. They are going to be a scary. What are you going to do, brother? What are you going to do? When you
Let me tell you something, brother. Hold on, brother.
Big, humongous running back who you now can't put 8 people in the box because now you got this big, humongous wide receiver. Hold on. You got Antonio Brown on the other side.
AJ,
AJ. Bruh, they are going to be, they're going to be scary. They're going to be scary, bruh. That running game.
Bruh, that's going to be sick. But, like, the thing about it with, like, Derrick Henry, their backup, Brian Hill is nasty for a number 2 spot. So that's going to be a big ease for, like, Derrick Henry if he needs rest.
Yeah, because they don't need to run him into the ground. You know, they can run him, you know, good 25. I would give him 25 carries a game, 20 to 25.
And you already know Ryan Tannehill can run. He's very mobile.
Right. But now you can't double Julio because you got Brown on the other side. And if you do, then Brown's going to be torching somebody on that side. You know what I'm saying?
They got another wide receiver. He's 6'4", that they were using as like their number 2 wide receiver last year.
Right.
Put him on the outside. Hold up. Put him on the outside and slide AJ in the slot like he used to at Ole Miss. That ain't fair, bruh. That ain't fair. Throw in the damn towel, bruh. Throw in the damn towel.
Who?
Oh, I'm about to pull dude's name.
Who got that?
What? Who? Oh shit!
I hate every time I come to this area, Bowie. This part of Bowie can kiss my ass.
Bro, I hate it, bro.
This part of Bowie.
I know what area you're talking about. Damn.
Yeah, our area. It's horrible out here. That's why I drove all the way around.
This shit ain't fair, bro.
What happened?
So they got Josh Reynolds from the Rams.
I don't know him.
They were using Josh Reynolds. They were putting Josh Reynolds in the slot, and they were putting him on the outside. So now you got
Right.
Josh Reynolds, AJ Brown, and Julio. Bruh, this shit ain't fair, bruh.
Well, we'll see.
That's when to think about it. Damn. Imagine putting Reynolds in the slot. He had 52 catches, 618 yards. Now imagine you put him in the slot.
I can't because I don't know who he is.
Look him up.
There's too much time. I don't have him. I'll see him when the season starts. I don't follow football. I don't follow sports as hard as I used. I try to, bro, but it's just so felonious sometimes.
Yeah.
But let me get to this real quick since Phil jumped right over top of what I was about to show y'all. There has been question. Is this it? Oh no, I didn't even add it. Hold on, Phil. You talk to them for 1 second. Hold up. I need to put this on here.
Yes, you must add it, my friend. Show everybody the goods. Okay, so he kicked it off from me. All right, so.
Yep.
Oh, ain't this some shit? While we waiting, let you guys know to be fucking safe this weekend. DC is fully opening up. Adams Morgan, all that other good shit. Any other spot that you're gonna go to? 930 Club gonna be getting ready to go. Echo Stage if you're into the acid and techno dancing and all that good shit. Stadium for some of you nasty motherfuckers gonna be opening back up as well. So y'all be safe this weekend. You got a video up?
I hope, Phil, because as I was doing it, the shit took me off. Stupid ass.
Took all your life.
I hate dumb stuff. That's probably one of my biggest pet peeves. I hate stupid things. Like stupid stuff happening can really annoy to the core of my being. All right, so I'm not paying to watch the fighter, an amateur, or barely an amateur fighter. I'm not doing it. I'm no longer going to put that type of money towards stuff like that. But what is it taking so long? It's a 7-second video. Post it. Here we go. See, that's why these Bowie, old Bowie area, Hillmead, all that, you suck. You suck, man. Like, they won't even upload the goddamn video, man, because there's no damn service. Stupid ass area, man. That's crazy. This is ridiculous. So you're not gonna put the video up. You're not gonna lose the video because we're in the woods. So I'm gonna have to go in there, and I know it looks like man got a bunch of people, and I don't even want to walk in and be loud as hell. So I'm not even trying to go up in there right now. Anyways, it's not gonna upload apparently, which is really pissed me off deep inside. But apparently in the 5th round, Floyd Mayweather knocked Paul out.
Yeah.
He held
and
him
then
up.
held this motherfucker up.
Oh. Looked done to me. Did you see it?
He knocked him out, bro.
Did the video pop up?
Yeah, it did.
Why wasn't no sound? Hold on.
That was weird.
Supposed to be sound with this. I want to. Wow. Oh, he caught him with the left jaw underneath. Because I'm like, there's no way he dropped him with that first jump. He hit him with this and then he caught him with a jump under.
Yeah.
He was done. He was done. I mean, I give it to him. Because he's doing something that, he's a regular guy, bro. I don't care about his followers. He's a regular guy. He just stepped in the ring with one of the greatest boxers ever. That's like me. That's like me stepping in the ring with who's one of my favorite fighters, Anderson Silva. What? Like, how did I
Oh.
get in the ring with Anderson Silva? I am not qualified to be in the ring with Anderson Silva, bro. So, but that's dope. What you think of the fight?
Well, just know my ass ain't paid for that shit.
Yeah, neither did I, bro.
But when you look at us, you know what, the prelims were a little bit more entertaining.
I heard Chad Johnson did pretty good until he got dropped.
He did pretty good, but that last round he got rocked.
Who was he fighting?
He got rocked and he got knocked down. Who's the other cat? I say dude's name. Hold up. I got it right here. There we go. Fucking Jarrett Hurd, who's actually from this area. You know, that was a pretty good fight. They were just laying hits like nonstop, bro. It was like he was eating them. It was back and forth. And then, you know, he put his guard up and then he was just waiting for those like killer blows. But then dude was just coming at him like full speed, nonstop. Like the prelims were good. The main event, it was good. I mean, I kind of figured how it was going to turn out to be. But I'm ready for like boxing that will count. Like Wilder and Fury, part 3.
Well, yeah. What you think? Who you think? Let's just segue there. Who you got? I'm gonna go,
this, bro. If I'm Wilder,
Fury's a better boxer.
Hold on. If I'm Wilder, this man just licked blood off my face. He went like,
he fake. Yeah, I saw that. I would have look. I got Wilder. I need Wilder to win this. They need to. There's more money to be made in the fourth fight because y'all be 1-1-1.
It probably be. I put it like this: Wilder has to put on weight. He's got to put on weight. Yes,
he's got to learn how to box.
Bruh, I'm telling you, Fury was
clearly outboxed.
Fury was like, he had like a whole like pounds on this man.
Oh yeah, that's right. He did. Yeah. But
that's
even
what I'm saying.
still,
if Fury keeps that same weight, Wilder needs to at least get up to about 255. Because that 230 shit was not working, bro.
All I'm saying is he needs to work on boxing. That's what he needs to work on. Because you can't just rely on one hit.
He would have been able to take most of that force too. Add a little bit of that weight, man. If he gets 255 on him, I think
y'all act like
down in the
putting 20 pounds on 20 pounds on isn't like just throwing on a book bag, bro.
I mean,
it changes your speed. It changes everything. He has to change the way he trains and everything. So it's just not.
But he's still going to be faster than Fury.
How you know? If he's never been that weight, my carrying weight 170. I remember the first time I was like 180 and I tried to run. I was like, woof! This 10 pounds, I can feel it. 20 pounds. I'm just saying, like, he needs to put maybe not 20, but enough to where he can absorb those punches. But he should have taken Floyd Mayweather's advice when he was trying to train him. Like, but no, I don't need to be trained by you. What are you talking about? That's like you did not. That's like Muhammad Ali walking in your gym. Muhammad Ali walking in your gym. He's like, yeah, I want to, show you a couple of things. You're like, no, what? That's like even better, closer to me. That's like me being in the gym and Michael Jordan walked in, and I was like, he wanted to show me some moves. I'm like, nah, I don't want to know your fadeaway. Like, I don't care about your footwork and your get out of my no. Like, bro, you accept the great ones, and
that's why they call the GOATs. I mean, yes, and
work on boxing. He got the power.
Yeah,
and he needs to stop walking out there with those dumbass suits on. Just come out like Mike Tyson did.
Man, came out like the White Ranger and shit.
Man, what? My man looked like Dark Knight off of the Martin Lawrence movie. Like, bro, what was your man Black Knight? Like, what was he doing? I was wearing an 80-pound suit.
I was done all that shit.
My legs got tired. Yeah, I'm sure your legs did get tired. You walked 300 yards in a 500-pound suit, stupid.
You saw what Fury did. Fury said, "Fuck you mean I'm walking? Y'all motherfuckers carrying me."
And you think that Jake can get Woodley?
I swear to God.
You think Jake can beat Woodley?
I swear to God. If Woodley lets that shit happen,
his career's done.
I will roast the shit out of that motherfucker.
Are you gonna add him on Twitter?
I already got him on Twitter. Hey, bro. Ain't my first going at an athlete. But so long story short, the defensive end for the Raiders, Max Crosby, I put out a fucking milk carton meme. All I know is 12 hours later, I see in my DM this motherfucker messaging me and shit. You think this shit's fucking funny and shit? Because the shit went viral. The shit went viral, bruh. I'm like, why are y'all so fucking offended off a fucking meme, bruh? Because only reason why motherfuckers gonna get mad like that if it's true. Am I right or am I wrong?
Yeah, it's the truth. That's what I've learned. Dang, it's so dark in here, I could just fade to black.
It was like, right now, you got to pop out like that ominous spirit, like, I'm coming for you.
Hey, yo. What the playoffs? We NBA. We almost done with the season. We down to 8 teams. Philly tied 1-1 with Atlanta. You got the Nets up 2-0 on the Bucks.
Nets are gonna go all
the way.
They want to
steamroll them.
I'm gonna just say this.
I don't know. Philly a good match for them, especially if they don't have Harden. They got enough shooters that can kind of keep up. But God, Lee, there's nobody like Kevin Durant. Dirk Nowitzki was amazing. He's no Kevin Durant. Like, I've never seen a 7-foot guy like this, bro.
What about this? Prediction: Nets, Suns.
It's not a bad choice because
they had
Chris Paul
in a way.
Had Chris Paul not got injured against Golden State, they would have beat Golden State. This guy has this intensity about him. He's undersized, but he's great, bro.
He's due for
that. He should have been on the Lakers.
Yeah.
Had the stupid NBA not vetoed I've never heard of somebody vetoing our trade, bro.
Bruh.
No. Yeah.
Program. And the funny thing about it, people were saying, "No, we don't need Chris Paul. We don't need Chris Paul." I was like, "I'm gonna be real, bro."
Yeah,
I was like, at the time when we got fucking when we already had AD and shit, I was like, damn, I don't want Dennis Schroeder, bro. Give me Chris Paul.
Right.
I know
Dennis Schroeder did not show up.
And he can score.
What happened to Dennis Schroeder, bro? Your boy, then he, you know,
he was like gluten time, and then
it's all good.
Shit.
You win some, you lose some. We went in there hurt. We lost.
Kuzma, he looked like a washed up Golden Lord off a fucking Media Man.
The crazy thing is that, and that is just wild that nobody wants to play with LeBron. I'm not a LeBron guy, but he's on my team. It's crazy because when LeBron first came out in 2003, bro, like I told, I have his rookie card. I have both jerseys, the blue one and the red one, bro. Like,
yeah.
And then when he became an enemy is when they said they started comparing him with Kobe, and I was like, no.
Yeah, I started like.
That's when I stopped liking LeBron. Then at the time, my best friend used to play with the Cavaliers, and me and him would go head to head, Lakers, Cavaliers, all the time. And he would use LeBron just like nobody else was on the team. It was like LeBron all day. I hated LeBron, bro, because of him. Hated him. Mark, see you later. Your fault.
Man, like I said, we could have had Chris Paul. There was no excuse. And there's a lot of Lakers fans on Twitter. Like, you know how Lakers Twitter is, bro. These motherfuckers saying, you know what? I'd trade LeBron right now for Dame.
No, you're tripping. No, you've lost your goddamn mind.
No. That wasn't me that said that.
Oh.
I was saying, like, what went around today. And I looked at it and I was thinking about it. I was like, I wouldn't mind Dame. Don't get me wrong.
I wouldn't mind them, but no. No, LeBron does a lot more than just Dame is a beast.
The thing about it, like, LeBron's
just a different person.
He's going on 37? He's 37 now?
Right.
It's time. It's about time he hangs it up. I think he has about a year left.
You're tripping. He is not going to quit until he breaks the all-time scoring record, bro. You know he wants that. He either wants to get 6 rings like Jordan and break the record, or break the record.
He ain't getting them 6 rings, bro.
He could. It takes a Bradley Beal to come over. It takes Dame Lillard coming over there. It takes one person and for AD to stay healthy. What the problem is, they let go of all the people that made us successful last year. Dwight, JaVale. Let the big guys go, bro. Like,
I was like, why would you let go of JaVale?
Why would you let go of Dwight?
Whoa.
Dwight was cooking. Yeah, Marc Gasol, no, sir. What is he doing? But yeah, man. What was I going to? Oh, before we get up out of here, this is a new commercial I've been. It's so funny. Such a funny commercial. Is it Old Spice? Who is this? No, it's a Hanes commercial, I think.
The total support pouch from Hanes can help you achieve balance. Vista mesh panels for perfect separation and support. Secure. Separated. Support.
He said for perfect ballage, like balance. It was something like balance. Yo, that joke is funny.
I mean, he ain't lying, bro. I'm wearing something right now.
All right, Phil. Everybody, Phil got the separated meat and sack now. So he's ventilated. If you want to find Phil, you can find Phil on Facebook, Phil Jones, IG, and Twitter, Phil Jones NFL. what you got planned for the rest of the week? I know you got your you be doing your late night Raiders podcast, and we got
Yeah.
to start getting into. You let me know when you want to start getting into these NFL teams. We can go. We can go do 2 teams, you know, each week or however you want to go over. But we can go through them and discuss them or
So that
schedule.
article I got should be hitting hopefully about tomorrow afternoon. I know I got to pump another one out. I'm gonna be doing one. So what I'll probably do is this. I'll probably end up be doing like just little quick tidbits where it's I'll do regular season predictions, what the win-loss record is for.
Right.
I'll start with. I'll probably end up doing the whole entire NFL. So I'll do the AFC East and the NFC East. You know, I'll just work on them way and just have that set up. Or I'll just have all that shit ready to go.
Right. Well, this Sunday, guys, at 4. I'm trying to do it at like 4 p.m. We're gonna see.
4 p.m.
Coordinate with everybody, but the game show, I'm trying to tell you, is going to be fun. It's the Ideas podcast game show. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. I can't wait. You see the smile on my face? I just can't wait. I'm excited, bro, because the idea where I got it from, they actually had an episode of it today, and I was watching it, and it's such a fun show, bro. It's like, it's funny, just goofy, and, you know, just positive, something different.
You know, I might do my whole thing.
Now we've been off, Phil. Are we going to be back Friday?
Let's do it.
All right. And I need to go see Spiral, but yeah, man, we'll have some more crazy content. Hopefully, Phil tells me if my camera's off. I don't know how that happened, Phil, because I could see myself the whole time. So that's crazy. Like, you just casually slid that in there. Like, yeah, your camera's been off this whole time. Oh, it has been. Thanks, Phil. Thank you. And thank you, Kava, for even eating your leafy, lettucey food. I can talk and not see nothing in my teeth. So thank you. Yeah. You didn't have nothing to get stuck in there. I could have been talking and it could have been a big green wedge like my chick off of you remember the Emperor got his group. What's the joke with David Spade did the Emperor got his groove, the new groove, and she had the big greens on her teeth.
What's his name? Was it Ursula?
Ursula had the big green.
Yeah.
That is my movie, bro. That dance that he does.
She was like, pull the lever.
Yeah. Wrong lever. But yeah, man. Appreciate you, bro.
That shit was hilarious, bro.
I'm about to step in this house with my boy. I got to talk some quick business real quick.
All right,
so,
man.
Appreciate you, man. And I will see you Friday.
All right.
All right, guys. Y'all know what it is. Smoke.